We're always told to eat more fiber, but let's be honest, for a lot of us, that journey can be, well, an adventure and not always the good kind. So today, we're going to explore a much smarter way to approach it.
So let's just start with this question right here, because I think it's a feeling we can all recognize. You decide you're going to make a positive change, you load up on all the right foods, and instead of feeling amazing, you just end up feeling awful. It's so frustrating, isn't it?
And this brings us to what I like to call the fiber paradox. It's just really weird conflict where the very thing that's supposed to make us healthier can actually, in the short term, cause a whole lot of discomfort.
I mean, this just captures the experience perfectly, right? The expectation is so clear. We're going to have more energy, feel fantastic, crush our health goals. But the reality for so many people who dive into a high-fiber diet way too fast is the total opposite. Bloating, discomfort, and that nagging feeling of, what did I do wrong?
And here is the most important takeaway. If that's been your experience, you are absolutely not alone. This is such a common hurdle, and honestly, it's the main reason a lot of people give up on their health goals before they even really get started.
But what if there were a smarter way? This is where our source material for this explainer, the 30-day fiber restoration protocol, comes into play. It offers a completely different path forward, one that's focused on a much better strategy.
This quote really just gets right to the heart of it. The key words here are doable and without digestive discomfort. See, this isn't about enduring pain for the sake of health. It's a plan designed from the ground up to be gentle and, actually effective. And this is a huge shift in thinking. The problem has never been your willpower. It's been the strategy. A brute force approach to fiber, just trying to cram it all in at once, is just not going to work for most people's digestive systems.
So how does it actually work then? Well, the entire philosophy is built around one central idea: removing the friction, making the whole process so smooth and gradual that your body barely even notices the change until you start feeling all the benefits, that is.
So the protocol really stands on 4 super intuitive principles. First, you start small and slow. I mean really slow. Then you pay close attention to how you feel. That's what it means to listen to your body. Third, you hydrate constantly. Water is absolutely crucial here. It helps fiber move smoothly through your system. And finally, all of this works together to build momentum, creating a positive habit that actually sticks.
I just love this metaphor. You wouldn't go to the gym on your first day and try to lift the absolute heaviest weight in the room, right? Of course not. You'd probably injure yourself. Instead, you start light, you build up strength over time. This protocol applies that exact same smart, gradual training idea to your digestive system.
This all leads to the ultimate goal, which they call frictionless fiber. And it's this really powerful idea that you can get all the amazing benefits, like better digestion and more energy, without any of those frustrating side effects we talked about in the beginning.
Okay, so let's talk about the long game, because this isn't just about feeling good for 30 days. It's really about setting yourself up on a sustainable path to long-term success.
So here's why this approach actually works where so many others fail. It's designed from the start to avoid discomfort, which is the #1 reason people quit. It focuses on consistency over intensity, which is how you build a real lasting habit. And maybe most importantly, it's a method that works with your body, not against it. Ultimately, this creates a positive feedback loop. When you eat well in a way that actually makes you feel good, you are naturally motivated to keep eating well. This is how sustainable change really happens. It's as simple as that. So, that leaves us with one final thought. If a common hurdle like this one has been holding you back, what long-term health goal could you finally achieve with just a smarter first step? What suddenly feels within your reach? It's definitely something worth thinking about. Thanks for exploring this with me.